If you're here, you know the drill. We got the 999 hitter at the second school in success. Here I have my entire run recorded. I clipped it down to get it to 45-ish minutes with the 1.5 speed, of course, but we'll see here. So here in the first screen, you add players that you can bring to your team later on. They show up like April at the end. Kind of want to bring a lot of people with gold abilities because they can teach stuff. Here I'm picking the scalpel. That guarantees a good job appearance. Dr. Good Job can make or break your player. Of course, if you're trying to go for the best possible player, you need Dr. Good Job. Here, though, amazing start to the run. Started with good sense. That was that first little tab thing. And here we get the first practice coming up. I think nothing really can happen here early other than the predetermined events. So pretty much just meet the team, meet the coach. One nice thing early, if you can practice with the coach a couple times, you get to play in the games. Unfortunately, I think on this run I don't even play with the practice with the coach for a while, so I missed the first game at least. Here, kind of early, if possible, you just want to pick stuff where you're getting to meet a lot of the Ayuharu players. If you get their rep up, you can start doing their storyline events, random events, which do give big boosts. If you get all 5 events, you get a gold ability, which is pretty big. And then at the end, if you win out, and when I think maybe just make it to the coaching, or win out, I forget, but you get more abilities, ton of stat points that you can invest. But here, nothing crazy has happened so far other than starting with good sense, and of course we have the scalpel. See, I'm kind of debating here what to do, but I think I end up going with the blue. Another thing that you kind of want, typically the girlfriends are pretty good, as you can rest and get points while you rest, and also they get gold abilities. So I like to try to get at least a little bit of a head start on some of those girls. Here I just swim right through. I think this is 4 times speed because I knew I wasn't going to play. Coach eval was only at 20, and I think it needed to be at least 40 for me to at least pinch hit. Oh man, rolling through. Another predetermined event. You just get a random player on the team. Nothing too crazy. Here, another thing that I will say is the big gimmick with this school is these little meters, red and blue. If you get the red meter all the way, you get extra practice points. If you get blue meter all the way, you can learn abilities from practice. Early on, I basically try to manage the meter to be in the fever, which is when you have both at the same time. Right at the beginning of July, as there's a nice event in July that gives you basically a evaluation boost with every single player and girl on the team, which is pretty nice. So I'm trying to manage those meters to hit the fever right before. You could see me consider that first practice there, but I really don't like that practice. You get only a little bit of points, and it costs a huge bit of vitality. There we get a little random event from that dude, which is nice. Just keep petting my dog this entire time. He's been loving it. See me consider the coach. I do take the coach there. So now I should be able to play, I think. I forget where we were at. There's the random event, first one for that guy. Coach again, so I will definitely get in the game. You can see we got the meter. We were in the fever, perfect for start of July. And now we're hoping for the beach-looking card, and there it is. Beautiful. And then once you click this one, you're going to want to click the bottom option. And that gives you every single girl a little eval boost. You have to get, I want to say like 50 or something before you can start getting the chance to get the date event for them. One other thing you can see there, I was upgrading my stat points. Really, I try to save up for the most part to try to hope for random discounts from events and stuff. I do have good sense, but good job typically doesn't come until start of June. So I'm basically holding out till then. And really, with lock on, you don't need much power, as you can see. There's a homer. These teams kind of suck, so. Although I'm pretty sure this game only had like 1 or 2 homers, but really, FF is all you need for the most part. 3 trajectory, though, if you want to be able to hit dingers pretty decently consistently. Fortunately, I ground out there because I suck. Another at bat. These curves are kind of one of the worst pitches to hit, I feel like, with lock on. It's nice when they just throw you nice little fastballs because it shows you where the ball's going to go. You can put your cursor right there and move for the fastball. Let's see if you get a fastball this at bat. And a slider. Sliders, for whatever reason, when lock on, are not good pitches. So we got 2 homers that first game, and we only have 25 contact and power. That's all you need. First school, maybe it's worth investing a little bit into contact and power because you have a lot more hitting challenges. This school, it doesn't really matter how you do for the most part. So here we have the fever. We get ability points if you're going down blue. But you go with the event, which can give you like extra cards, which let you switch up the practices and stuff, which will be pretty useful later once we bring our X players into the game with all those potential gold abilities, so I can switch up stuff. Another thing that I will say, you do want to probably get your, that's a good, that one was good because I got a water bottle thing, which gives you vitality back, very important. But I like to try to get my, there's a water bottle. I like to try to get to 100 stars because if you're below 100 stars, you don't learn the gold ability tips. So hopefully I do that soon, but I forget when I exactly did that. If you're not watching where you are in the ability progression, then you could potentially screw yourself if you're not at 100 stars. I'm not trying to play. Crazy guy. So a couple of the guys, we're getting pretty decent luck, not amazing luck, because a lot of these turns you can actually get 2 random events back to back, like at the start of the turn and then the start of the next, or the end of the turn, the start of the next turn. We've been getting pretty consistently at least one, which is pretty decent overall, I'd say. I think the most event paths I've ever completed is like all but 1 teammate. I believe I got all except for 2 or 3 on this run. Not too bad. Pretty good. Rolling through. And you can see there, like the green card with Bashiki. If you're like a pitcher and you're trying to get the original pitch, maybe you're interested in trying to progress that a little bit, but those are technically always kind of not worth because at the end of the turn you're going to get the chance for another event anyway, so like, optimalness-wise, obviously it's up to random a lot of time, but what are you going to do? That guy's kind of progressing pretty well. Let's see, I think we're still under 100. Hopefully I do that soon. Here, I'm trying to manage the meter again, so the next one you want to be in the fever for is 9-4. You can see me trying to manage the meter not to go over just quite yet. And now I can get blue, I can go blue and then red to get me ready for the 9-4 fever. Dude's moving well in his events. I think Amori's like 1 away too, which is the red and white haired dude that we just had. And here, I have to take the red one. Now I'm in the fever. You can see, oh, so this is the girl that we can now date. We got lucky with that. This is the event where you get a nice little fever thing. You get extra events when you have that fever part. It's another half of the event. Jesus Christ. That was crazy. And here we're in the fever. Looking like a pretty nice practice boost on that one. Where do I go with the tips? If I do take the practice group, I'm going to double practice right there. And this dude's random event. If you're a pitcher, you can actually get like a control or stamina. I forget which one. One of those get discounted potentially. That's a nice event as a pitcher. We're going to take the tip one. A lot of level 2s tips for abilities. Basically discount the abilities. Pretty nice. Finally? No. Still I didn't upgrade to level 100. Definitely a little risky. I think one of those at level 4, but I probably just was in the zone / didn't realize. Sorry for this dog. Oh my god. Relax. And mistake pitch down the cock. Sorry, Katori. Getting smoked. Drop it. Jesus Christ. Katori's getting shelled. Relax. Relax. I'm not doing multiple takes. This is one take. Give me a cockshot, Katori. He fog going yard. Oh, I have to let my friend steal. Is that Yabe? Yeah. Katori is getting crushed. Yeah, I think in this game I went for 4 damage. I forget. We'll see. No more Katori in. A little 1-1. Ooh, when I swing and miss on the sinker. Wow, what an eye. What an eye. That's gonna get out. Bye-bye. 7-1, 7-3. Easy dub. Keep rolling. You can see that Mori just hit level 3. He gives a little boost to all your team evals. So typically it's good for him to get up. For the most part, you can click the top option. I will say one that you shouldn't, which might be coming up soon, I think. But you can see I picked the second one on that blonde-haired dude. That one just gives strength over technique, so that's why I picked that. Typically, I need strength points for the most part. But if you're ever curious onto what option does what, just follow whatever Game 8 says. That typically has, for the most part, most of the events, and what gives the points. It's all in Japanese, but you can just right-click and do translate to English. Another event for that dude. All through. Yep, you can see I upgraded there my contact to get me to 100. Here I'm dating a girl. She's actually one of those ones where bottoms typically better for her, but not always. Like the second event, you want to say yes to dating her. Yeah, you can see I upgraded contact on that last turn right before. Rolling. So the next one, again, that we have to manage fever for, 11-4 is ideal. So here, this one's very important. To get the gold, you gotta press the bottom one, and that's Gold Magician too. So you can kind of tell with that event just by the sad music starts coming in when you're on the field. That's how I remember it. Again, trying to get to the fever for 11-4, so we got a turn of blue. You get basically 2 turns once you get to the first bar, but if you get the red up on the second turn, then you're gonna get the red the next turn. But here I had to do it a turn early basically, because now it's 11-4. I like the third option here. It's Bashiki and Amori, 2 of the better guys I feel like to get their evals up. And we got the girl that we were trying to date already, / we already are dating. We got one more date event to go. So the big thing to for dating is to start dating right before Christmas. So one, you get an item boost, which is nice. You get an item for whatever. It typically gives a discount for a random stat. And then also, it changes who your endgame villain is if you're dating or not by Christmas. That was a little risky there, 28%, but I sent it. I'm typically super aggressive making players like this because I just know that if I want to make the best player possible, I got to take all the risks. That guy's event arc is already done. So I've failed a lot of good jobs. Like, you will make a lot of players that you think are starting off well, but then you end up getting screwed. So I've had dozens and dozens of runs. This guy was finally a 999, but he's actually my first 999 I've had. But if you want to play it safe a little bit more and you're happy with like a 800 or 900, you can definitely take it a little easier on some of these decisions that I make. But I was definitely going full send for a while. Alright, so we got to get a date in on that last turn. We were dating. I think I just skipped right over that. So I was talking about the other shit, but we are dating that chick now. And we're going to go into Christmas on the next turn. Here another random event. I think at the first school she has a chance to give like a gold card or something, which gives you a discount in the shop, which is huge, but at this school I don't think you can acquire it in Game 8. Another date here. That first option to go to the park is by far the best because you don't spend any money. You get like 45 vitality back, you get points. I think you have a chance for spray hitter, which I don't think I got, but You're getting more discounts because we have the blue bar up. So at this point, it doesn't really matter when you time up the bar, other than trying to time up for when the new people arrive, which is like 4-1. So right now it's kind of more just sending it. So you can see this is where you see the random event progression. One dude, that first dude was like 1 away. Mori was all done, all 5 diamonds done. Stop playing with the ball. Scout there, pretty nice. Another random event. Let's see what I go with here. So the next one I know that is a big set event is Valentine's Day coming up in the 2nd week of February. Trying to give me vitality back, so I kind of have that in the back. But there I got the last event for that other guy, which is vitality back again. Now I gotta time up the vitality jump a little bit better again. So definitely can practice here, and then next turn's gonna be a little more spicy because I'm gonna want to practice. I'm not gonna want to rest, and then also get the rest from the Valentine's Day event. I'll go with here. You can see I really hit that first card. I end up just taking the red fever. I typically like to try to get both bars up at the same time so I can kind of stack the AORO fever. But I just decided to take the red. It wasn't worth trying to get the blue one up. This is important. This is the challenge versus the rival because we're doing the chick already. We get to do this 20-point challenge instead of the 1 at bat challenge. If you want to get Intimidator, you gotta hit a couple, I think at least 1 or 2 homers. I forget the exact way to get it, but typically you hit a lot of homers and you will get Intimidator. That's how I experienced it then. Hit a couple homers there, still get Intimidator tips, which is pretty nice. And if you want to get Intimidator, if you don't date the chick, you got, at this school at least, you have to basically win that challenge versus the redhead dude, Noah. You have to win the game that's coming up in like 8 turns, and then also win out and win the championship, and then you can get Intimidator that way, I think. Or no, that might be Brown's ball. Either way, I forget. My life's a blur. Here, getting more big practice. Another gold. This guy's been pretty decent overall. You can see though, you can see still the technique points are getting pretty close to 999. Definitely I want Fast Me to spend that just so I don't hit 999 and go over. You can see now I'm at 972. Very risky to leave that up, so definitely now I want to spend it. I was kind of saving out for discounts a little bit. I believe the chick I was dating gave me a bat at Christmas that discounts power. So now that's a little bit cheaper. Every once in a while you get like tips from your teammates that give you discounts on the stats, so I always get greedy and try to hold out, try to make it as cheap as possible. I was translating here which one to do, but I don't think it really matters for the most part which stat points you're going to get, I believe. I was trying to translate that, but oh well. Rolling through. We're in March now, so again, April 1st is going to be the big day. That's where all my past teammates come, try to give me abilities. 2 of those guys I think had only gold abilities, so it's pretty nice. Oh, important one there. So you'll see on Game 8 if you use that as a resource, but you can basically choose which gold ability you're going to get there. The first one for that chick is like, if you get 2 hits in a game, your 3rd at bat you'll get a boost, versus Spray Hitter Gold, which you have power to all fields. Obviously Spray Hitter Gold is insanely better than that. Pretty much would never take that other one. So definitely want to pick the bottom option for the girl, pretty much always. Here again, I'm trying to manage the freaking bar, so I have to work my date and perfect to get right back to pretty much full vitality, maybe even full vitality, and then get into the blue fever again. For whatever reason, that guy's a douchebag and his thing went down, but whatever. Get a couple extra points from random events. And here is the new players added. So we're looking for like the Fox Apostle HD12. Apostle doesn't really have much hitting abilities, but to pass on. Here I use the cards by pressing square. We got a lot of those by doing the fever events earlier. And now we changed the practice to blue, so that way it'll give tips. Basically fishing for gold tips abilities. And again, the more golds slash if they only have golds, better chances to pass it on. Plus, if you're over 600 stars, you get a higher tip level. So you got a couple golds there. Not like anything crazy. Let's see, I have to check. So we do have power hitter gold, spray hitter gold. And I think most of the other ones were just from the events. Another one here, probably. So I have to try to get to. Yeah, I saw the HG 12 and 20, which both are only gold abilities, guys. So then I wanted to change it to a split so I could still get it, and that was a huge decision there because I just got gold rocket start, which is one of the best abilities in my opinion. Basically got a fast infield hitter or whatever. That's that one right there that I'm offering for now, which is huge. That's a big one there to get. And then I did decide, alright, let's start spending the points. Again, I want to try to get to, I actually didn't really say this yet, but my goal is to get to 90s across the board, because then good job comes in. If the surgery is successful, you get plus 10 everything, and then you go 90 to 100. Obviously, the higher you go in stats, the more expensive it costs, so 90 to 100 is ideal. The good job to upgrade saves a ton of points if you don't have to spend those expensive ones. Feel free to always change up the lineup. Don't trust these shitters to take over. Just go win the game yourself with your good guys. Let's see, and we go yard. Hey, cut it out. Rip those nipples off that ball. What's wrong with you? Ball outside. And a hard sinker or the split finger fastball. Jeez. Very happy. Fooled me bad there on the split finger. And then I don't know what I was doing there. Another split finger. A little bit for lock on. Not my favorite pitch to hit. For homers anyway. Really, for the most part, lock on. Just want to sit fastball. Put the bat right on the ball. And then easy work. You can see genius play there by me. It's going to be ball 4. I put my bat to the opposite direction, swing, and then the next pitch hit a home run. That's some big brain right there. All the stuff up. Hey. Alright, you're done. You're done. Drop it. Ah. Can you get, like, something else? Here, we have the red bar up, we have the blue bar up, just trying to decide what we want to do. Again, I know I need a lot of speed, looks like now, based on how shitty I was doing, but I also, oh no, power. Looked away, I was throwing balls. Let me take the power. Here's another set event that gives stuff back. Typically Bashiki's on that third one, so let's go with that one. Get Vitality back. And here's a triple blue chance for gold. Let's see what we got. Only 2, and I think one of them was like Iron Wall, which is dog shit, but I'm not a catcher. I'm trying to block home plate. What are you gonna do? So now we gotta do it all over again. Get this shit back up, and again, June 1st is when Good Job will show up if he hasn't shown up yet. Which with the scalpel, like for the most part, you'll probably get it there. You have a 10% chance in your run to get him otherwise, but yeah, I'm just trying to time up Good Job. Looks like we're going to be a bit short on several stats, but again, we do have money in that bottom right corner to spend for points as well, so we can always get some extra stuff up. So at this point, I know I'm pretty much going to get power, contact, speed, fielding, all to 100, and then throwing and air resistance are going to be close, so we'll see. So here we do get a giant speed one, which is nice. So now 9 away, and you can see that speed is getting more and more expensive, which kind of blows. But now we got Good Job coming up next turn, so we will start buying points to get to 90. 90 is the number right here. Could technically save you money if you were like in like the 60s. So like after this, maybe I shouldn't have spent the rest of my money to get up more. But I think I ended up spending it. I don't know if it was worth it or not here. So I didn't bother doing the math. Because the price will go down as you level up all your teammate evals and get discounts and shit. So I don't know if it was really worth it at this point. Maybe not, but definitely should have gotten throwing up way more too. It's kind of dumb. I do get throwing up a little bit more, but shouldn't have spent all the money on the air resistance, but oh well. So last time before good job, you can see I'm like really risking it. I'm like, do I really want to send it? So I hella send it, 33%, still get it. Pretty crazy. Hey, stop it. So here's the big moment. I don't even know if I slowed it down or not, but good job. You want the bottom option that you can pick with the blues, and you have to definitely confirm. See, I was very excited. Mashing square. And here we are. We're now 100, and 2 lower abilities. So huge. We still have a ton of technique points. There, I cut that out because I scrolled over all the abilities for like 20 minutes. But all I bought was that level 5 steel or base running. Basically looking for level 5s that I knew I was definitely gonna want, and the only good level 5 was that one at the time. So again, now just trying to get back the fevers back up and try to get more dates going on. I mean, more gold tips eventually. And also, obviously, we need more points. We gotta get arm strength up. We gotta get other shit up. This was a huge double turn here. I did back-to-back dates, get back to full vitality, and get basically blue tipped again, which is pretty nice. That was pretty lucky. There we finished that dude's event, which is also nice. And probably just want to switch that. Let's see. Yeah, what did I do? Yeah, we're gonna switch that to blue. Get tips again. See, I'm sorry, yellow rack. So I get another discount on the gold sprayer that the chick already gave me, but that just makes it even cheaper now, which is pretty nice. Take that. Here we want to do a red / split one. Unfortunately, I don't like that practice, but in this case it's split, so I'd probably take it just to get to I get one good gold tip potentially, plus I get the fever, and again we get the spray hitter, so not too bad. Level up again. I was texting, sorry. Here we go. First game, so now you lose and you're done. But with this type of team and with as a hitter, it's pretty easy to win with lock on. To be honest, you saw a home run almost every at bat. Right into the game. This guy's throwing 2 seams and smashing it. 2 seams, not good for lock on either. Bro, I'm like recording right here. You need to chew on this right here. Smash. Another homer. I think this game I had a 4 for 4 homers. We'll see. Nah, I think that was a different game. This guy's got a big hook. I don't want to throw a ball in the zone because they're scared now. Hope I stink. Now I just swing over the top and it's 1 and 2. Deuces. Man, I mean, they make the adjustment on the fork. Now at this point we're 3 for 3 with 3 dingers. Let's see if we get the 4 for 4. Drop it. Oh, I got ingredients, so I need a slider early in the count. I didn't do that with what was that for me, I guess? Going through. Alright, here we go. Shuffled there was only the red glove, that was it, so we wanted to fish for the blue. We did get a huge one again, potential 3 gold chance, or 2 I guess if possible, it's not 3 golds, but another iron wall. I think that's from the first dude, which kind of blows, but we got some good blues there. I think it was like power hitter or average hitter, so not too bad. Maybe flip single. And another huge practice that we hit 34%, and it was like a 90 something, 99 strength point one, which is huge. And double gold, one of which is average hitter. Crazy practice there. Probably the best practice, to be honest. The fever is nutty. So this guy was wicked lucky at the end right here. Not the craziest lucky event wise, but overall, like practice wise, he got really bailed out. Just at the school with all the golds and stuff. Potential super high. It's a little bit harder to get the points, so you do have to try to balance getting all those ability discounts and also getting the actual points to buy them, but you can get both. Crazy. Those split red and blue ones are nuts. So like that last practice I had where you got 2 gold discounts plus 100 strength points. Like ridiculous. This dude is Cujo. He got drafted by Moose in our Hyper Offense League. It's like one of his last picks. You can see I'm taking the woodshed right here. It's more things to come in the league. They already pulled them in the 5th. Oh, I got fooled apparently on a sinker. Not cool. Crazy take. Wow. That's gone. Yeah, you're gonna choke, you dumb fuck. I'm gonna miss again on that little screwball, but we don't miss the fastballs very often. And it's actually gonna do it. Mercy rule. I think I just let it play here. Let's see what was Sally. Damn. To the Koshian. Bro, you drooled on my chair too. Keeping it rolling. Team got stopped. See, we have like 467 technique points here, which is pretty nice. Gotta use one of those water bottles, which is huge, saving them for the end of the game when you get a ton of points. There's another big one, and then another power hitter discount, which is nice. And now at this point, I know that there's a pretty decent chance that Yaba uses water bottles again, so like I really don't want to rest. But like obviously I'm at 0, and it's not worth using my water bottle right now when I could use it on like a fever. So I'm debating, but I think I end up just going with the first one. Put the bar up at least a little bit, try to get me ready for the next one, and get vitality up a little bit. Typically, the vitality goes right back down when you get the other people like showing up at the post practice, but that time we didn't even get it, so fine by me. Set the lineup a couple more times, almost done. Oh, I didn't cut that out. I cut it out like every other game. I stink. Oh well. This is Hagane. I get swing very, very early in the count. Not typical, but run pays off. Good RBI. Double. Up 2-0 now. Pretty sure this is going. Bye-bye. Oh wow, yeah, right down the cock. High point. This ball is gross. It's gross. How are you playing with this? Gane looking silly still in the game somehow. I don't know what you want to do. What's this guy? And one last at bat. Mistake pitch, that ball looks like a beach ball. And we don't miss on the hard shoot. 9-0 W. Crazy game. But lock on is just too powerful. This is like lock on 2. Why do you need lock on 3 for BBC? So we did not get the water bottle we wanted. We did get the other one, but at this point, we have the chance again. Wow, did I send that? Alright, 38, I send that. Because at this point, getting injured, you're probably only... Oh wow, I just used the water bottle straight up, so... And dig around apparently. 9%. It's not too bad to get injured. Like, half the time it's just like a couple little point sacrifice. You don't even like get like crippling stuff, but... Not gonna kill your run like it did in the older games. Yeah, this will be a send. No way I send that at 46, do I? I saw that 130, whatever strength points though, and I'm like, even right now, like, oh, do I do that? Do I do that? Wow. Yeah, 130, send it, get it. Crazy. Ton of strength points there. You get just so many points on those freaking fever ones with not much stamina. Back into the game, semifinals, I believe. Hey, get away from me. Get away. First pitch gone, didn't even see it. Just throwing the ball up to the dog. 3-0. Easy clappers. Oh yeah, that was the curveball in. It's like, don't hang these breaking balls. Those are the Mirage Knuckler, whatever you want to call it now. A shaker. Goodbye. Pretty sure I do not go yard here though. Yeah, pop up. I suck and get out. A rare out. And I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, 4-4. Let's start getting a little spicy. I was like, no, we're not losing this game. But then I get a base knock and don't carry. Still a little spicy. We just do score off that, so not too bad. Back in the game. 5-4. They throw it literally right down the middle. Goodbye. Pretty crazy of them. Why would they do that? Why would they throw it right down the middle? I don't understand. We get a bunch of 30s. 30 points. Another water bottle, which is huge. So now we're going to get one last turn with the water bottle. Thank you for the water bottle, Yabe. So one last practice. See what we go with. I've been super greedy for the strength, but also I do need freaking run speed, as you can see. Especially if I know I need to get the arm one. But I'm pretty sure go strength because I'm a loser. I don't remember. I have the tips. I'm a sucker for the tips. What can I say? I'm a sucker for the tips. Do hit it again. Just crazy luck to get injured, but sometimes we get lucky. See, I'm gonna take that. I already know, so looking at the stuff here, for the most part, I don't think I really take anything. Just want to see what I get on the last screen. But I know I'm not going to get any more Intimidator discounts, so I might as well take that now. You do get a lot of points at the end of the game when you have all those arcs done. I don't remember exactly how much. I'm pretty sure about like 400 though is like the max. So get that technique down to like 500 going into the final game. And here we go for the final game. This has been a long video. I talked this much. Right into the game. Here we go. All low and away. Dude's got double sevens. But it's pretty much 007 because you know how fastballs come out eventually. As a 0 pitch goodbye. Well, I guess it was 070. I guess that didn't really make sense. That's okay. There, I missed the little slide piece. Pretty sure I actually had a terrible game this game, and we still managed to win. So that was 1 for 2 with the 1 homer, and I think I didn't do a double play. Pretty bad. Yep. See? Nothing to see here. And then I'm pretty sure we just won 1-0, and that's it. We won the championship. So not the way you want to send it off, but I don't think performance matters too much in this game. See, I still got 30 points for that game for like all the stats. 26 for being the rival straight up all the way. Pick the bottom option if you don't care where you get drafted. He goes drafted 1. We get 86 points for everything. Get a power, and then here you can see because we finished all those teammate arcs, we're getting all these discounts, getting a lot of points. So it's pretty big for the school to hopefully get lucky with the random events. Not much you can do besides get their teammate eval up as fast as possible to give you more chances, but what can I say? There we pick, pretty sure, one of my new guys I bought from the shop. This guy's going to go on the Atlanta Braviaries, so we're naming him D-Fog. And now you can see we got a ton of points from that final ship, up to like 955 technique. And I'm just going to go through. I'm going to hop off, I think, text-wise, pretty much buy as much gold as I could. I'm a sucker for the golds, even though half of them aren't even that useful. But at first I was like, oh man, am I really going to hit 999? But then I look at my points and I'm like, oh shit. One thing I do kind of regret, you can see I'm still at 82 arm strength. I only get it up to like a 90 because I was too busy focused on the abilities and not his actual arm strength. And I definitely bought some useless abilities, so I should have probably got his arm strength up a little bit, but 90's still going to be good enough for the most part. Probably won't come into play. A couple useless golds like that. We had gold injury resistance, gold iron wall, like blocking home plate. We had like gold pinch hitter, which I ended up taking, I think, just because I literally had a ton of strength points. And definitely didn't plan out too much, so I had a little extra strength points. I mean, it's kind of useless stuff, but I think that one turn I went for strength over run speed, I would have been a little bit better. But yeah, I think I just went to 4 times speed because I was like, oh my god, you're taking so long. I was rewatching this, but I think one other underrated thing that I end up doing late, like after I think I even close out of this, is I go and I add bad ball hitter, which I think like all the Ichiros had in the God Squad League. Lets you get to a couple extra pitches. A little weird hitting with them, but we'll see how this guy does. Helps you, it makes you chase a little bit. I think I gave him in-course hitter, so I probably should give him like out-of-course hitter or whatever, but you can see I'm like, ah shit, I gotta get his arm strength up. Gotta do it nice, make it look good. Get his throwing and stealing up. Sell all my stuff that I have. Make sure you always do that, because you don't need that shit anymore. Might as well get points for it. You can see I'm kind of deciding. I do end up making him also a backup shortstop, so now I can kind of use my old third baseman as backup third baseman. I have my shortstop, so I can always play if I want, like if my shortstop's in bad. You know, I can play this dude at short and play my old third baseman at third. The old third baseman wasn't even bad, like 835 stars from Akon, but he was the lowest star guy on my team, and I was told if I'd make one more guy, so here we are, hit the 999. You see still a ton of strength points, so I'm like, ah shit, what am I gonna use that shit on? And then I end up getting that gold pinch hitter, and also I think like that was gold walk-off. Just regular. I had gold walk-off, but I only got the regular walk-off or whatever, so it's not really needed. There, I'd get the shortstop. Unfortunately, I only get it to the B level, not to S, but what are you gonna do? Definitely not the best planned out. You know I was gonna hit 999, so it's like, ah, whatever. But just in terms of actually playing, probably should have played a little bit better. Some of these abilities are pretty useless. There, I got that bad ball hitter. Let's see, that's the hold gold guard home. Don't need that shit. Get the walk off. That was like home rush, truck the catcher or whatever, but let's see, it's probably never gonna come into play. And I think I just end up upgrading injury after getting like popular and gold green abilities. Nothing too crazy. We're about to send off the video packs. Go away. There it is, the final screen. Slow it down again. A lot of good golds. Here's the code: 10,81707444752. I knew that was quick. That's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you can make your own 999. Peace.